The nights grow longer lately since you've been gone away. Every room feels colder, every color fades to gray. I still leave the light on, like somehow you might return. But silence fills the spaces where your voice used to burn. I thought time would lessen the weight of losing you. Your absence feels endless, like a road without an end. Every breath I'm taking still aches beneath my skin. Your absence feels endless, like stars without the sky. No matter how I try to move on, part of me still waits tonight. I hear you in the quiet, see you in the rain. Every little memory still whispers out your name. The world keeps moving forward, but my heart remains behind, lost inside the echoes you left inside my mind. Some people leave forever, but never truly go. Your absence feels endless, through the dark and light. Every lonely heartbeat calls you every night. Your absence feels endless, I can't explain how someone no longer here still leaves this kind of pain. If I could hear your voice again, would the emptiness disappear? Or would loving you forever always keep you near? Because some loss becomes a shadow that follows through a lifetime. Feels endless, stronger than before. Every piece I tried to bury still washes to the shore. Your absence feels endless, now I finally see. Even if you're far away, you still live inside of me. Still yours. Your absence feels endless. We build our world together with promises and dreams. Now all that's left between us are fragments in the seams. Your picture on the table still stares into my soul. Like every broken memory reminds me of it all. I never thought forever could fall apart this way. Now it's our love in pieces, scattered on the floor. Every part I try to save still hurts a little more. Our love in pieces, like shattered glass in rain, beautiful from a distance, but deadly in the pain. We stopped hearing each other while pretending we were fine. Two hearts slowly drifting out of rhythm and time. The silence grew between us like oceans in the dark, and every word unspoken left another scar. Some endings happen slowly before we understand. Now it's our love in pieces, through the dark and light. Every lonely heartbeat still breaks me every night. Our love in pieces, I can't explain how something once so beautiful could disappear this way. If we gathered every fragment, could we make us whole? Or would the cracks still show forever inside our souls? Because some things once broken never fit the same again. Now it's all love in pieces, pieces. We were written in the sparks of a fire we couldn't tame, two restless hearts colliding in a reckless kind of flame. They said we'd burn too quickly, that we'd never last the night. But here we are, still standing, still holding on this fight. Every scar reminds us what we're fighting for. We will never fade first, never be the ones to fall. Through the cracks and through the fire, we will face it all. We will never fade first, even when it hurts. If love is on the line tonight, we'll never fade first. There were nights we almost broke, when the silence cut too deep, when the words we didn't say haunted every dream. But every time we're shaking on the edge of letting go, something pulls us closer, more than we can know. This isn't just a feeling, it's a war inside our hearts. We will never fade first, through the dark and light. Even when the world goes cold, we will burn so bright. We will never fade first, no matter what it takes. If everything is breaking down, we won't be the ones who break. If the storm keeps raging on and the sky begins to fall, we'll stand against the thunder, we'll outlast it all. Because love isn't surrender, it's choosing to remain. We will never fade first, stronger than before. Through every shattered moment, we'll keep wanting more. We will never fade first, through the flames and dust. If this world turns into ash, we'll still be us. We won't fade. We'll burn forever first. On the ground, but we're still breaking through. They tried to write our ending before we had our say, but fire lives inside us, it never fades away. Feel the spark awakening deep within your soul. Ignite and rise. stars are just reminders of the wars we've won. Every step we're taking now is proof we've just begun. No fear left in the silence, no chains to hold us down. We're turning every lost moment into solid ground. You can feel it building like a storm inside. Ignite and rise through the smoke and flame. Every fall we faced before won't be the same. Ignite and rise, let the whole world see what it means to stand again and finally be free. If the night comes crashing down and the sky turns black, we'll be the fire in the dark that keeps fighting back. Because we were never meant to break, we were born to rise. Ignite and rise, stronger than before. Every battle that we fought left us wanting more. Ignite and rise through the end of time. From the ashes we were made, now we redefine. Ignite, ignite and We used to move together like waves beneath the moon. Now every word between us feels colder far too soon. The laughter sounds familiar, but something isn't right. Like two souls standing side by side while fading out of sight. No storms to tear us open, just distance growing slow. This is what happens when hearts drift away. Two people holding memories, but losing love each day. When hearts drift away, feel out of place. We stopped sharing our feelings, started hiding what we feel. And every quiet moment pulled us farther from here. I still searched your eyes for answers. You stopped searching mine. And somewhere in the spaces we got lost in time. Some love doesn't shatter, it disappears like smoke. This is what happens when hearts drift away. Every lonely heartbeat still whispers your name. When hearts drift away, I can't explain how something once so beautiful could vanish in the rain. If we had fought harder, would we still survive? Or were we already leaving long before goodbye? Because sometimes the saddest endings happen without a sound. This is what happens when hearts drift away. Every dream we built together slowly fades to gray. When hearts drift away, now I finally see we didn't lose each other at once. We lost us gradually. Still drifting, still gone. When hearts drift away. Voices crashing in my head like waves I can't outrun. Every word a different truth, but none of them are mine. City lights are screaming, neon cuts the night. Everyone's got something to say, but nothing feels right. Searching through the chaos for a sound that's real. Somewhere between the loud, I hear my heart again. In the space between the noise is where I begin. Between the loud, where the silence breaks through, I'll finally find the voice that tells me what is true. echoes of expectation pull me left and right, trying to fit the rhythm of a world that's out of time. But every step I'm taking feels like breaking free from the weight of every shadow that's been chasing me. Maybe in the silence I'll remember who I am. Somewhere between the loud, I find a place to breathe, where the noise fades away and I can believe. Between the loud, there's a truth inside, not in all the shouting, but the place I hide. If I let the noise go quiet, if I let the world just fall, will I hear the voice inside me after Cause maybe all the answers were never in the sound. Somewhere between the loud, I finally break through. Not the voice they gave to me, but the one I choose. Between the loud, I'm no longer lost. I found who I am, no matter what the cost. Between the noise, I hear me. I've been walking for miles with no sign to follow. Every road feels endless, every step feels hollow. The compass keeps on spinning like it lost the sky, and every answer I believed in passed me by. I thought I knew the direction, but now I'm not so sure. My map is blank, nothing left to trace. No lines to guide me, no familiar place. My map is blank, and I don't know where to start. Just carrying the ruins of a wandering heart. I keep searching through the distance for a light ahead, but every path I'm taking feels lost instead. The names I used to follow don't mean anything now, and every dream I held on to feels faded somehow. Maybe getting lost is part of finding out. My map is blank through the dark and light. Every lonely heartbeat can feel the same. If I knew where this would lead, would I still move on? Or stay inside the safety of where I once belonged? Because every new beginning starts without a line. Made me who I've become. No direction, still moving. My map is blank. Held it in my hands like it would always stay. Never thought a moment could slowly drift away. You were there beside me, closer than the air. I was too distracted to notice what was there. I thought there'd be tomorrow to say the things I felt. Now you're something I let slip through the spaces in my hands. The love I didn't realize till I couldn't make it stand. Something I let slip, and I can't something I let slip. I stood before the future like it had my name, but every road I followed led nowhere, just the same. The dreams we used to carry now flicker out like smoke, leaving only silence from promises that broke. I keep searching for a meaning in what disappeared. Now I'm staring back at never, at everything we lost, all the lives we could have lived, buried in the dark. Staring back at never, where hope begins to fade, like a ghost of something beautiful that never got its place. Your shadow lives in fragments inside my restless mind. Every unfinished memory still frozen in time. I reach for what we almost were, but it slips right through, like holding on to echoes that never came true. Some endings don't feel real, they just slowly disappear. Now I'm staring back at never, through the dark and light. Every lonely heartbeat keeps you here tonight. Staring back at never, I can't explain how something that never happened still leaves this kind of pain. If we had crossed the distance, would we still fall apart? Or was almost forever always who we are? Because sometimes what destroys you most is what never became real. inside my memory I still can't leave behind. A turn I never took that keeps replaying in my mind. I stood there for a moment with fear inside my chest, watching something beautiful disappear into the distance. I told myself it wasn't time, but time kept moving on. Now it's the place I didn't go, the chance I let slip by, a door I never opened, still haunting me tonight. The place I didn't go, life somewhere in my soul, like a map of who I'd be if I had let myself know. I built a life around it, trying not to feel, but every quiet moment brings back what was real. I wonder who I'd become if I had crossed that line, instead of standing frozen, leaving everything behind. Some regrets don't disappear, they just grow with time. Now it's the place I didn't go, spent so many years trying to fit their mold, changing every little piece of who I was to hold. Every dream I buried, every truth denied, left another empty space I carried deep inside. I was chasing shadows while losing who I am. Now I'm finding what I'm meant to be, not the version they created, but the truth in me. What I'm meant to be, beyond the fear and doubt. Every wall around my heart is finally breaking out. I hear a different rhythm calling through the noise, a voice beneath the silence telling me I have a choice. I don't need perfection, I don't need disguise. The person I was searching for was never far behind. Sometimes Left too many questions hanging in the air, half-spoken conversations that never made it there. Every door we closed halfway still swings inside my mind, like unfinished pieces we kept leaving behind. No final words between us, just silence stretched too far. These are all the missteps, the endings we ignored. Every moment left unfinished still knocks against the door. All the missteps still living in my head, like stories without endings, words we never said. We walked away too slowly to call it a goodbye, holding on to fragments while watching feelings die. No clean break to follow, no line beneath the pain, just echoes of what could have been, repeating once again. Some endings never happen, they just fade away. These are all the missteps, through the dark and light. Every lonely memory finds me every night. All the missteps I can't explain, how something left unfinished still leaves this kind of pain. If we had faced the truth, would it finally rest? Or would another ending still live inside my chest? Because sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one that never These are all the missteps, stronger than before. Every piece we never closed still waits behind the door. All the missteps, now I finally see, not every broken story gets the ending that we need. Still unfinished, still remains. was a time the colors burned brighter in my eyes. Every step had purpose, every dream could touch the sky. But somewhere in the distance, the edges turned to gray, and everything I held on to started slipping away. I didn't feel it leaving till nothing felt the same. I've drifted from meaning, lost somewhere inside, a stranger to the reasons that once kept me alive. Drifted from meaning, like smoke into the air, reaching for an answer that isn't anywhere. The faces still surround me, the days still come and go, but everything feels hollow, like something I don't know. I smile through every moment, like I'm supposed to stay, but underneath the surface, I'm slowly fading gray. Some losses have no shape, they just empty out your soul. I've drifted from meaning, through the dark and light. Every lonely heartbeat disappears tonight. Drifted from meaning, I can't explain how life can keep on moving while nothing still remains. If I strip away the silence, will I hear my name, or find the spark I buried somewhere in the pain? 'Cause sometimes losing purpose is where the search begins. I drifted from meaning, drifted from me now. The nights grow longer lately since you've been gone away. Every room feels colder, every color fades to gray. I still leave the light on, like somehow you might return. But silence fills the spaces where your voice used to burn. I thought time would lessen the weight of losing you. Like a road without an end. Every breath I'm taking still aches beneath my skin. Your absence feels endless, like stars without the sky. No matter how I try to move on, part of me still waits tonight. I hear you in the quiet, see you in the rain. Every little memory still whispers out your name. The world keeps moving forward, but my heart remains behind, lost inside the echoes you left inside my mind. Some people leave forever, but never truly go. Your absence feels endless through the dark and light. Every lonely heartbeat calls you every night. Your absence feels endless. I can't explain how someone no longer here still leaves this kind of pain. If I could hear your voice again, would the emptiness disappear? Or would loving you forever always keep you near? Because some loss becomes a shadow that follows through a lifetime. silence feels endless.